Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something lots of English learners grapple with, how to keep conversations going.
Yeah, making sure they don't just fizzle out.
Exactly. And we're looking at some advice from Teacher Sam on this. Pretty practical stuff.
Right. So our aim today is really to unpack Teacher Sam's tips, pull out the core ideas, and give you some solid strategies, things you can actually use.
Make those English chats feel a bit less, stressful and more engaging.
Hopefully more confident, yeah.
Okay.
A shortcut to smoother interactions, maybe.
Okay, let's jump in. First up, open-ended questions.
Yes. The ones you can't just answer with yes or no.
Right. It's about inviting the other person to share more, to elaborate a bit.
Totally. So instead of asking, did you have a good weekend? Which often gets a yeah or it was okay.
You might get stuck there.
You might. But if you ask, what did you get up to this weekend? Or what made your weekend enjoyable? Well, that encourages the story.
And for learners, that's good, right? Takes the pressure off you for a second.
Exactly. The other person talks more, you get more to listen to, more to respond to.
Okay, that makes sense. So point 2 from Teacher Sam builds on that listening aspect, active listening.
But he hones in on something specific, summarizing.
Summarizing. How does that work in conversation?
Well, it's about briefly repeating back what you think the other person meant in your own words. Like, okay, so if I'm understanding right, you found the project challenging because of the deadline.
Ah, I see. So it confirms you're actually processing it, not just nodding along.
Precisely. And it shows genuine interest. Plus, for language learners, it's a great check. Did I really understand that correctly?
And people like being understood. Right. Makes them want to share more, builds that connection.
Exactly. Which leads nicely into the next point, sharing personal stories.
Okay, but you need to be careful here, don't you? Not, dominate the conversation.
Absolutely. Teacher Sam emphasizes keeping them brief and, crucially, relevant. It's about connection, not making it all about you.
So if someone's talking about, say, a difficult work project, you might briefly mention a similar challenge you faced, like a quick, "Ooh, that sounds tough. It reminds me of this one time when..."
Yeah, something short like that. It shows empathy, adds a personal touch, and keeps it related to their point. Just, keep it concise.
Got it. Concise and relevant. What's next? Follow-up questions.
These are key for showing you're still engaged with what they just said. It keeps the focus going deeper on the current topic.
So if they mention that trip, instead of letting it drop, you ask.
You can ask, oh, cool, what was the best part of that trip? Or, what surprised you most about that place? Simple questions that show you want to hear more.
Right. It avoids that awkward moment where the topic just dies. Keeps them momentum.
Exactly. It shows genuine curiosity.
Okay, so we've got open-ended questions, active listening by summarizing, sharing relevant